Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. My name's Laura, and I'm a digital marketer for the better part of 10 years, and I'm a content creator for the last 6. And we're going to go into TikTok. There's so much value in a TikTok, and I know it's another React video, but seriously, we have learned. I've done this a couple times. I've learned things that I incorporate in my day job and in my content career from just watching these. So let's check it out. Now, we have a new hashtag for you here. So if we're watching on the desktop app, the hashtags are, I did confirm this, they're filtered by view. We're gonna pop in and see how we're doing in the social media secrets hashtag and see what kind of value we can get from this today.
Do you understand how easy it is to use Pinterest to grow your social media accounts? Let me show you some tips. Keep in mind 2 things. Number 1, Pinterest is a search engine, so it thrives off of keywords. And number 2, each of your posts need to have a link back to an external source. I'm gonna show you how to use keywords to get your posts at the top of everyone's feed on Pinterest. I want you to go on Pinterest, upload your post, and as you're typing in the description, I want you to think in your mind, if I'm a consumer looking for this product or service, what...
Didn't we just talk about this in our last video about the alphabet soup method? This is alphabet soup, chat. So we're gonna keep watching, but already gets a like. Amazing.
What will I type in to search? One of the most helpful things to do is to pretend like you're actually searching for the product or service yourself and see all the other phrases that generate underneath the search. Then I want you to take all of these phrases and upload them into the copy of your post after your description. This is going to help Pinterest narrow down who to serve your post to. And this will help you stay on trend with what people are actually searching for. Okay, I have more tips on this for watch for part 2.
Incredible video, seriously. We just went over this. This does not apply just to Pinterest, that you can do that for YouTube, you can do that for Google, you can do that for, I don't know if you can do it for Twitch, I don't know if their algorithm is that good. Instagram, don't sleep on Reels, chat with this. That is a really interesting way to find interesting trends on Instagram, interesting trends on TikTok. That way, where you literally go into the search and just see what's popping up. It's a responsive algorithm telling you what people are searching, make content around that. Just easy. Well done on that video.
If you're on Instagram, you're gonna wanna listen up. The 30-minute rule under 30 seconds. For 30 minutes after you post something, go back to your previous post, like all the comments, engage with 15 different accounts, interact with their stories, like 3 posts, and comment on 1. And show up on your stories with your face in it.
Yes. Engagement for engagement's sake will get you back engagement for engagement's sake, okay? So I'll like it, but the thing about this is you want fans. You don't want likes. There's a difference, right? So while I agree that you need to be spending time on the algorithms and yes, respond to every comment because you're responding to a person. Yes, like every single comment because again, that's a person. If not everybody gets comment likes, chat, you can make someone's day. Seriously, if you're a content creator and you will like their comment, that will make their day. That's fantastic. So yeah, that's a lot. I would not do this, So speak of the devil, Pastor Gaines is hopping TikTok. Welcome in, Pastor Gaines. Definitely, seriously, chat and editors, you can keep this in. Go check out Pastor Gaines on TikTok for an absolute excellent content strategy, consistency. It's fantastic. So this video, I agree with the premise of it, that engage with the people engaging with you, but make sure, chat, you're doing it with the intent of generating fans, not generating what are called vanity metrics. There's your content creation phrase for the day. Likes, comments, vanity metrics doesn't actually benefit you directly. It all matters in the algorithm and pushing you forward, but you want fans. You want people that recognize you, not bots liking you because you engage with a post. So does that make sense? I hope so.
You guys got to hear this crazy story about Walt Disney. It's going to show you just how smart he was, and it still rings true today. In 1957, this dude drew this picture about his strategy with Disney. And what's at the center of all of it? Content. He knew that Disneyland, Magic Kingdom Club, merchandise, Disney World, all of that gets marketed and cared about because of their content. Everything gets fed from their content. The crazy thing about this is 1957. There's no social media. There's no internet. This dude was on it. And I keep that poster right next to me when I'm sitting at my desk because I know, as well as you should, that at the center of building a brand today is the content.
That was great. You can take that poster and you can extrapolate out YouTube, Twitch, right? You can think of these boxes as the platforms and think of the central thing as your unique self, right? This was really good because and I see the top comment, it sounds like common sense. It is, but it's one of those obvious things that you don't really think about until it's not revealed until you actually see it revealed, right? That content, that the presence of a product is only as valuable as it's perceived. That's a bit of an intense sentence. What I mean is no one really cares about Disneyland if the movies didn't do great, if you couldn't go be Harry Potter World. I know it was like a not Disneyland, but it's the same kind of thing. I saw Harry Potter, so I wanted to go to Harry Potter World, right? If I just was like, oh, it's a wizard place. If I didn't see the movies, be like, oh, well, so what? There's like wands and stuff, whatever. Like I didn't care because it wasn't an emotional investment. What you can take away from this is that you need to try to make an emotional investment with your fans, with your community. So like the people coming here to watch me play Subnautica, they recommended it to us. Our patrons literally voted on us to go play Subnautica. So when we do play it, it's like they're invested in it and they're invested in me, so they come back, right? It's a great video. 10 out of 10.
Instagram Reels is officially here, and I'm going to share with you exactly what to do with it today. Step 1, close the Instagram app. Step 2, open TikTok. Step 3, never think about Instagram Reels again.
Seriously, Instagram's Reels is like a Walmart version of TikTok. No, that's too much credit.
Okay, listen, she's wrong. So she's right that right now it's not getting very used as much the same, right? Reels is a copy of TikTok, but this chick is wrong, all right? Instagram Reels is the current new product of Instagram. So if you post a video, if you post a post, it's called the type of the post is called a post on Instagram. If you post a 15-second post and a 15-second reel, the algorithm is going to promote the reel further to more people because it's new. This is how everything does. YouTube Shorts is doing the same thing. When TikTok gets something new, same thing. So don't listen to this video and post content to Reels because the thinking that it's not currently working, I'm not going to post there, that's wrong. Be the person that makes it work, and then you'll win.
You can get over 1,000 views on every Instagram story. Super simple. All you have to do is post early in the morning, make sure your first slide of the day has your face in it, and make sure that there is a poll sticker. Make sure that the question is super simple, like, are you a morning person or a night person? Coffee or tea? People love simple and they will weigh in. The more that they weigh in on your story, the more eyes that are gonna see it.
Sure, okay. It's take from this that engaging with your followers will get engagement. You know, like if you post a question to them and if you pose them something and if you post about your day, basically if you use the story for what its intended purpose is for, you will get engagement. So yes, this is more of like an obvious thing, but if you're a creator on any other platform besides Twitch, there are all of these tools that you can use to engage with your people. YouTube, you can post a short and ask a question on the short. It doesn't have to be like we post funny gameplay cup stuff for now. We're gonna get to that. But maybe I post like, hey, we're doing a contest and here's this. Hey, I'm gonna make breakfast today and I made this little vlog. Like, make the content that you want to put into the world. Don't just hear someone say, here's how I get a bunch of value on it on Instagram and then copy them. Figure out the tools and use them to the best of your ability to engage with your people. So what I don't like about this video is that it's very like surface level. And maybe that's just the point of the video, sure. And you can't get deep tips from every single thing. So if you're gonna make a Instagram story strategy, maybe have like a series that's like Instagram story strategy number 2, and then we're gonna do this, and then the next video is something else, you know, not just post in the morning and have a poll. You can do more. It works for this person. It can definitely work for you. Do more than that.
How do I feel about the changes happening on Instagram? If you haven't heard, because of the stiff competition with TikTok and YouTube, Instagram is going to focus on more video-centric content. This means that Instagram will no longer be a photo sharing app. How do you guys feel about it? Let me know in the comments.
I think it's fine. I think it's just the evolution of things. I think it's obvious that video is more engaging than photos. Instagram, Gary Vee said this, and I love this line, that Instagram is the most likely social media platform to go the way of MySpace in the next 5 years. You know, scary thought, because like Instagram is a part of my life, it's part of all of our lives, but think of how often people that aren't necessarily like photographers use Instagram, right? Like my friends, and that's anecdotal, sure, but my friends they don't really use Instagram. They're on TikTok. They're on Snapchat still to talk to their friends. They're on TikTok to consume stuff. Some of them are coming around to YouTube Shorts, and that's going to continue to get pushed. But Instagram, we'll see. We'll see.
Create viral social media content with this one tip. Head to the account of a competitor who has a bigger audience than you. Find their most popular recent post. What one question that people are asking over and over again in the comments. Turn that into a social media post and watch your engagement fly.
Honestly, really good idea. Really good idea. That gets a comment. So this is called Unquesting. where you go to someone else's page or another company and other fans and you see like what's happening there, and then you use the ideas gleaned to make content for you. This is not a like steal someone's content. That's not what she's saying. She's saying like go into the comments, see what questions are there, and use that to make content. That's really cool, especially if you're like, we're making a bunch of content around YouTube and Streamlabs, right? So if I want to go to like, I'm going to go to Streamlabs' TikTok and go see what questions are there and then make content around it. So thank you for that.
5 content ideas for service-based businesses. You're going to want to screenshot this.
All right, let's see. 3 tools. Share 3 tools you love. Before, after transformations. Sure. Educational short form video. Customer testimonials. Inspirational business stories. So how can you apply this if you're a content creator on Twitch and YouTube? So this one is like, make shorts/content around your main tools, not just the gear. Like we have on our blog, we have the big freaking gear section where you can see all the things that we use. That's going to be in the description. Enjoy. So before, after transformations, that one's really, really good. Show progress in your brand. Like, chat, do y'all remember our first room? Do y'all remember our first studio? And now it does very well. So let's keep watching the video.
You can take these content categories and rotate them in a regular schedule to provide rich and meaningful content for your audience. Sometimes as business owners, we are so focused on creating the content that we forget to plan the content. And spending time each week thinking through these content categories can help you show up online in a more consistent and strategic way.
It's great.
5.
It was a fantastic video. Just fantastic. You know, sometimes this is why I like doing this. TikTok is, you have to give your best to stop the scroll, and this is the value you get. So when you're a content creator, batching content is something that I talk about a lot, where you make a bunch of content to put it out, and you have to plan the content to do so. We're going to have some videos on this coming up. And really, you don't have to just create stuff in order to be consistent, right? Too many people overthink the content and say, what should I do this? Should I do that? Just to make content. And we say this a lot. That's got to be a freaking merch piece that we're going to make soon. So look for that coming. Great video.
Hi, let's talk about SEO for social media. If you're on social media and you're trying to grow, you should know what SEO is. SEO stands for search engine optimization.
Oh, it's like I know what I'm talking about. Didn't we just did a video on this? Go check it out specifically for YouTube. Let's keep watching.
I know search engine sounds like Google, but this also applies to social media platforms. So what you would want to do is focus on the keywords that you're using related to your content to make yourself more searchable on these platforms. You want to pay close attention to the keywords that you're using in your captions, your hashtag, your alt text on Instagram, even the words that you use within your videos on TikTok. All of these words make you more searchable in those relevant topics. So make sure you're not wasting your space and use your words carefully.
Yeah. I literally don't know what else to say, chat. Do that. Do as she do. Okay. Use the strategies that we employed. I'm smiling, cracking up because we just recorded, let alone just put out a video on exactly this and how to take YouTube SEO specifically and apply it to your brand. So, chat, this is what I'm talking about with TikTok. So we're going to keep doing this. I'm loving these segments. If you're enjoying this kind of content, make sure you press like, make sure you press sub. I painstakingly try to find these like really, really good TikToks for you, these good hashtags to consume for you and then weigh in on all these options. So we'll see you in the next video. Thanks very much.